proudly serving the DMV since 2004. We're joined now by Daylen Lile, who hit a deep home run. He pulled down the right field line today in spring training action. But back in September, he put the finishing touches on what was a Rookie of the Year caliber season by being the National League Player of the Month in September. Not among rookies, but among every player in the National League. All the
people.
So good try, Shohei, but Daylen Lile is the Player of the Month. And we were joking with you, and still, because nobody's taken the mantle from you over the offseason. Thanks for the time, Daylen. How are you?
I'm doing good. I appreciate y'all having me.
So to finish, we were just talking about Harry Ford. I was saying your teammate, who you just got to know a little bit because he just got acquired via trade. He's playing in the WBC for Great Britain, and for the second time in this tournament, he's already hit a homer. Last WBC, as a young minor leaguer, he went deep, so he's kind of known as like Mr. Great Britain at this point. But eventually, they got to see that American lineup. I don't know, man.
Yeah, we like I was telling you, we were sitting at lunch together, and I was telling like he plays U.S. and I was like, bro, y'all are about to get demolished. and he was like, don't sleep on Great Britain. And I was like, who y'all got pitching? He was like, and I was like, exactly.
He just didn't know that. He's like, I'm not really sure. Actually,
I think it was just Penny Fourth the Third. Yeah, I don't think so. Those guys are going to get demolished. You're right. How you feeling, man? How's it? Swing feel, baseball feel? Talk to me.
Feel really good right now. Spring training, you're still trying to find your way at the plate with the time and everything. I'm hitting a lot of balls hard, but for me, it's just like as long as I have quality at bats, seeing the ball well, then I know the results are going to be there for the season. And then defensively, just working each and every day, trying to get better at that because I know it's the one thing that people like say I'm not the best at, and this year I'm trying to prove them wrong.
Can you speak more about the defense? Because there are detractors. There are people that will look and be like, oh, look at these numbers in the outfield. And my point is, and I don't know anything, but you're too athletic. And just your speed, your general athletic traits, there's no way to me that that's what you're going to be in the outfield. It just wouldn't make sense. I don't know guys that are as athletic as you. So how do you kind of view it that?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm a very athletic guy. Once I get going, like my sprint speed is very like top of the board. But working with Corey Ray every day about reaction in our first step has been really helpful, and I feel like each and every day I'm getting better at that.
Do you envision yourself playing both? Because I know there's been times where you're in left, James is in right, and then you can flip it. And I wonder if you just got to play one all the time, if that would make it easier or not.
They both have like pros and cons when it comes to the corner. But for me, it's like I want to show that if there's any time that they want to put me in center, I can play center, and I can have that range, especially with my speed.
Daylen Lile with us here on G&D. I want to go back to your swing and you at the plate. You're so simple and clean at the plate. So there's no such thing as slump-proof because pitching is so nasty. It's nastier than it's ever been, and it's trending in that direction even more so. But is that something that's purposeful for you? Where, in other words, you're going – I could have a whole bunch of big leg kicks and hang in the air and lunge forward and then be susceptible to stuff, but you are so clean is the way I would phrase it. That's obviously by design. Is that something that you've thought about?
Yeah. At a young age, for me, it's just like the pitching has gotten better each and every year.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to simplify it. I want to do something to where I'm just quick to the ball. I'm adjustable because these guys are throwing 95 plus like it's nothing, and for me, it's like I'm always reacting to the fastball. I'm always hitting fastball. And if I see that break, then I can react to it because I'd rather look dumb on a breaking ball than I do on a fastball because it's right in their back pocket. But for me, it's just like I want to keep it as simple as possible. Line drive approach, spray all parts of the field, put the ball in play hard, and good things will happen.
Were you surprised at all? Last year, you ended up hitting .299 over half of a season, so it's not like a month or two. You ended up with an .845 OPS. You had 11 triples. You would have led the big leagues. You broke a team record in about half of a season. You just look at some of the numbers, the 9 home runs. Everybody talks about James is a superstar. Dylan was a number 2 pick. This outfield is loaded. And you were the guy in the second half who kind of became the linchpin for the whole team. Were you surprised you had that much success that fast?
Yes. For me, it was like getting sent back up. It was like I was doing stuff that wasn't me. I was trying to be something I wasn't. And then getting sent back down. And then getting sent back up, for me, it was just like on that car ride back to D.C., I was like, I just want to enjoy every moment. Whatever happens, happens. God has a plan for me. And each and every day, my confidence got better because I finally started to, like, watch film. I started looking at the scout report, and I started doing things that was going to benefit me for whenever it comes into the game. It's like it comes easy.
I know you guys want to compete, win as many games as possible. It's obvious team goal stuff. But in terms of you, personal goals, what are you setting for yourself this year in terms of what you already mentioned defensively, obviously, but as you kind of get through this now, establishing yourself in the big leagues as an everyday big leaguer and a really good one, what do you want to do this year?
I mean, for me, stay healthy and play 162 games plus. I mean, there's a lot of accolades I want to do. I mean, All-Star. I want to win a Gold Glove. Like Silver Slugger and all that stuff. So it's a screensaver I have, and I write down all my goals, and it's like something I look at each and every day.
Just on your notes?
Yeah. Like it's like my lock screen, and I've done it every year. I've done a bunch of quotes on there, what I live by, and then put all my goals out there for stuff I want to reach.
You have a quote right now that you're particularly fond of this spring that is in your head?
For me, it's I am who I am. And it's like, for me, it's like there's only one Daylen Lile, and if I just be myself and do what I need to do to help my team, offensively, defensively, and on the base pass, then that's all I can ask for.
Nastiest pitcher or pitch you faced last year?
Chris Sale. That's a tough at bat.
Left on left, bro.
That's nasty.
That's tough.
He's throwing from over by second base somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I did angled machine before the game, and it still didn't help.
Yeah.
The traject might help a little bit.
I mean, I tried it this all season. I was like, let me face Chris Sale, and I still got dominated. I mean, it's a tough at bat.
But I don't know that there's a lefty that's like, who I want to face is Chris Sale. Like, it's just the way he throws the baseball, where it's coming from, that's like built in a lab to be difficult.
Yeah, it's a crossfire. I mean, he throws like 98, 99, two-seam, and then also he can back it up with a nasty slider. Like, it's definitely
And he looks
tough.
like an octopus falling off a cliff. You know what I mean? It's just legs everywhere and arms and stuff.
And he's got extension because he's so long.
Yeah.
What's your guys' plan, or do you have rules on challenges? And maybe it's different in spring training, because we were laughing up here. Nas was like 1-1 in the third inning, and he challenged, and he actually lost.
And he
challenge.
lost it too.
And I don't know if there's going to be a rule in the regular season, like, hey, if it's 1-1 in the third inning, and maybe it's like who's at the plate too. Like, if you're hitting eighth or whatever, let's save that for James. I don't know how that's going to work. But have you guys talked about that at all?
No, we really haven't talked about it. We're still trying to get used to it, and they're like, if you trust yourself, go ahead and call it. But I feel like once we get into season, we'll have a talk about it, and I think later on in the game we might save it and stuff when it comes to key situations.
Do you like the ABS?
Yes. I tried it for the first time in AAA, and, yeah, I like it a lot.
The challenge is, I think it's going to be so cool for people in the stands. You could just see it on the screen, and you get the live reaction. Imagine being in 40,000-seat Wrigley Field opening day in a big spot in the eighth inning.
Yeah.
I think it adds to the game, too.
Yeah, it's going to be very entertaining.
In terms of this spring, everybody we talked to, Daylen, has kind of had a similar energy with this coaching staff, the front office. Everybody feels like they're trying to really develop and help you guys reach your maximum. They're trying to give you every tool possible to do that. Is that kind of the energy that you're feeling?
Yeah, they challenge us each and every day.
Yeah.
They want us to get us out of our comfort zone to where we go into the game, and it's going to make things a little bit easier for us. This coaching staff has done a great job challenging us and trying to bring the best out of us, and it's like the development is so much better, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Favorite food?
I don't know. I'm not a picky eater. I can eat anything.
Whatever.
I'll eat whatever.
But what's your you get a cheap meal tomorrow night, nobody's judging you, what are you going to eat?
Probably some Mexican food. I love
Okay.
Mexican.
And then are you a movie theater guy? What do you do to get away and just kind of unplug?
I've started to get into golf a little bit. So
I feel like if you're a baseball player, you just have to pick up golf.
You have to.
Is that because everyone in clubhouse is always talking about it?
always talking about it.
Yeah, you just feel like you're left out.
If there's a tournament on, we're always watching it
It
on
is
TV.
insane. The amount of golf conversations you hear in a big league clubhouse is higher than anything else.
Yeah, it's definitely talked about a lot, especially with the pitchers.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's right.
They got 4 days for most of them to do it.
So most every athlete that we've come across is convinced that they could also have played another sport at a high level. What do you think you could have done or could still do?
If I wasn't playing baseball,
Yeah, if you weren't playing baseball.
I would say either football or track. I grew up in a football family. I'm the only baseball player. I've always wanted to play football.
Where'd you commit to?
It's kind of crazy. In 7th grade, I committed to Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. And then I decommitted and recommitted to Louisville the end of my freshman year.
Okay. So you could have played football at Indiana?
I mean, if I
that's the hypothetical though. Do you think like you could have gone that route maybe and you'd have been good enough? Like James told us he really thinks he could be in the NBA.
His point was if every swing I took was a jump shot, I'd be in the NBA.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, if I put in the work for football and I actually played it like in high school.
What position would you play?
Corner. I would want to play corner.
Okay.
I'd rather hit somebody than get hit.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I could see it. Absolutely. And it would have been more fun to play in Indiana this year than in years past.
Oh, yeah.
There was some success this year you probably saw.
With Signetti.
Yeah.
They're turning into a football school now, not a basketball school.
Crazy?
Power, man. That's nuts. Hey, congratulations on last year. Seriously, that was incredible to watch. And turning the page into this season, we're excited for Daylen Lile of the Nationals.